Good morning. We are Tally and Trina. Welcome to our vlog. In today's video, we really wanted to show you guys some tips and tricks that we've been learning along the way that we hope will make making your layout of your box truck, your van, a heck of a lot easier of a time than we had.
We're making this video basically to save you guys time because this is a very intense process.
Oh my gosh, my brain hurts. Like we've been staying up every single night just looking up exactly what we need to go into electrical, how to build cabinets, things like that. So hopefully whatever, knowledge and tips that we've been learning will really help save you guys some time.
Number 1, get your measurements. Get the true measurements of the entire inside of your van or box truck or trailer, whatever you're building. But remember to include room for insulation and the ceiling and the walls, whatever kind of flooring you're going to use. Like, everything needs to be accounted for because you have a very limited space.
Number 2. Sorry, this coffee's really good. Number 2, everything that you're going to put in the box truck, that doesn't mean like toothbrush and things like that quite yet. Make a list of everything and put it on the list, and don't just write down what it is, put the measurements for it. So like, for example, Tally and I had a queen size bed. We are not going to have a queen size bed inside of a 9.5 foot box truck. We decided to downsize to a full. So just write down the measurements of everything, and then honestly what helped us the most was graph paper. Graph it all out, write everything down, kind of finagle with it a bit, move things around. Oh, and so with the graph paper, what we used was
1/4 inch graph paper. It makes it really easy because we used every 4 squares is a foot, and every square is now 3 inches. So once you get your measurements, you lay it out on graph paper, and then you can actually find the measurement of the other things because the graph is accurate. After taking our measurements, we realized that we forgot to measure the nook, and so we literally went out at midnight to go grab the measurements because we just were so, it was like, roughly midnight, I think, and we were just so excited to be able to plan it, and we had no idea what that space was going to contain.
I don't know if you can see me, but we totally, it's okay. We totally forgot to, or we're like, it's like what, midnight?
Yeah.
And we want to measure part of the box truck because our brains are just so excited to plan this whole thing out.
We're gonna build this.
I thought I heard a noise. No, it's fine.
Okay.
So write out your measurements, know everything before starting to build things. The third step that we thought made our lives a heck of a lot easier when doing this was mocking it up on our floor. So we cleaned out a spot on our garage floor and just put the exact measurements in tape around it, and then just kind of started playing around with it, moving stuff around, sitting, seeing, because it's a lot different on graph paper than it is actually in front of you. And we changed a lot of ideas. After having it there, we were like, oh, that's a lot tighter of a space for storage than we thought. And so we actually changed our whole plan after that.
Being able to see it full size really helped to be able to identify what the immediate issues were.
Yeah.
Step 4 is going to be cleaning the inside of your build so that you can put tape down on the inside so you know what it looks like.
Cleaning day. So first we're just got our gloves on and we're gonna dry wipe down the entire box truck, and then after that we're gonna go back through with some rubbing alcohol. Our first step was to just take everything out of the box truck. That doesn't just mean stuff. So we also found a lot of nails, a lot of screws, a lot of random little bolts that the previous owner had in there. So we just kind of started with
sweeping the walls because it was such a thick dust layer on the walls.
And then we just, went back through with a dry rag, and then we went over it with a big shop vac and got all the tiniest little things that we possibly could out of there, and then just used some cleaner and just like buffed her. After hours of perilous labor, and by hours I mean like half an hour.
Good 45 minutes.
Ta-da!
Step 5 is going to be bringing your measurements outside and actually taping the inside.
Okay. Don't forget, add your dimensions for the flooring, the ceiling, and the walls. So when you're taping up things, from like, if it's a bench is 21 inches from the wall, If it's 21 inches from the wall, don't forget that the wall isn't there. So it's 21 from the wall of your box truck plus the 1 inch of insulation or however much, you know, you're deciding to put on there. Oh yeah, it looks like a super comfy bed already. And I use the bench as an example because we have had so many issues with this bench already.
We've redesigned it about 7 times. So while we were planning out this bench, we had the perfect height. We knew exactly how high we wanted it. We went out, we started taping it, and then we realized that there's also going to be padding, which means that her feet aren't even going to touch the floor.
I'm short.
16, because then plus padding.
Great. Okay, now that the bench is in a safer location.
So remember, when you are planning the bench or seating area, make sure you account for the padding and the kind of padding, because some of it's medium dense, some of it's soft.
So we really hope that, you know, the steps to create your layout video really helped. We just wanted to give you guys just a few more tips that will help you along. Don't forget anything. And I know that sounds super simple, but the reason that we made the tip earlier about writing down a list before even, like writing down the list of everything that you're gonna put in there with the measurements is we forgot a refrigerator.
Where's the fridge going?
We don't need to eat anyways. Like, who eats food?
It's going on your side of the bed.
We fixed the fridge problem. We're gonna put it right there. So the toilet's gonna be here. The fridge is gonna be on top of it.
Probably.
But that's okay, it's fine, we fixed it. And so that's why we made the tip for you guys.
If you've ever done any kind of van life thing, let us know down in the comments, like, what was one thing that you forgot to plan for. Final tip is this is a very mental challenge to be able to lay this out. Make sure that you're working with your partner, or even if you're working solo, take some breaks. This is gonna be a lot for your brain. It was a lot for mine, it was a lot for hers.
Yeah.
It definitely is a challenge to make sure that we're not angry with each other, snippy with each other, because there's a lot of things that go into it. There's a lot to forget. So just make sure you take it easy, take your time, and do it right.
Just being patient with each other makes a world of a difference, because you're both probably gonna get so frustrated at forgetting a fridge or forgetting something. So just remember that this is your person that you're making this with, and it's supposed to be fun, you know? He's gonna get so annoyed of me by the end of this.
No way.
Thank you guys so much for watching our video. If you guys thought this video was helpful, please don't forget to like, subscribe, press that red button. We're gonna be coming out with videos every single week, hopefully 2 videos a week, but we're gonna see, of progress that we're doing on our box truck. And hopefully we can help you guys, inspire you guys along the way.
And go ahead and drop a comment on any kind of tips that you guys have for building a layout. Good luck on your van build.
I just imagine us like sitting at the edge of this, like staring off into like a lake.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be worth it. So, you wanna say goodbye? Thanks for watching with us.
Yep. Goodbye. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.